you guys, it's Kristina, and I am excited and honored to be sitting here today with one of the top doctors in Texas and one of the best vegan doctors in Houston, Dr. Garth Davis.
Hello.
And we are sitting here in his clinic called the Davis Clinic, which is right outside of Memorial Hermann Hospital here in Houston, Texas. And Dr. Davis and I are so excited because we have partnered together to transform health. And I say this because we have created a project where my organic produce co-op and his clinic are going to start recommending and prescribing fruits and vegetables instead of or in place of prescription drugs. So Dr. Garth, you and I both believe that food is medicine, right?
Yes. The first physician ever, Hippocrates, said that let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And that's what I really want to teach patients. And not just teach patients, I want to teach doctors. So this effort is not just to show patients to eat fruits and vegetables when you're ill, but I want doctors to start getting that idea too, because I think it's something we've missed in medicine. No doctor sits down with their patient and talks about diet. They reach straight for their prescription pad to write out a medication. And so I want them to think about other ways of treating patients.
Absolutely. So go ahead and tell them what kind of a doctor that you are.
Well, I'm a surgeon, but I also do weight loss surgery in our clinic. The Davis Clinic specializes in medical and surgical weight loss, and we also help people with diet that are suffering from diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So my specialty really is in nutrition and in helping people transform their lives using nutrition.
Absolutely. So you know more than anybody, people come to you all the time for weight loss advice. They want a quick fix, they want a pill, they want surgery, they want this. But what have you found to be the most powerful thing in getting people to transform their bodies?
Well, it actually really started with me when I was in my 30s and I was a doctor. Doctors almost have this little kind of almost God complex, like nothing can hurt us, we're fine. And I went to get a life insurance policy and I got my test done and my cholesterol was sky high, my liver function tests were elevated, I had high blood pressure. And I went and saw my friend doctor and he was like, oh, we're just gonna put you on medications forever. But I mean, if you've ever read the side effects for medications, they're huge. And I just thought to myself, this can't be right. It can't be that we are born broken and diseased. And so I started looking around the world and you find out that America is the most unhealthy place in the world. And other places are living healthy. What are they doing? And so I started changing my diet and all my cholesterol got better and all my stuff got better. And I started saying, why am I telling patients to eat a certain way? Or why am I doing surgery on them and not telling them anything to change besides the surgery? And so I started teaching them new diets and I started seeing dramatic changes. And in fact, you could absolutely change just about every disease process that we typically see in our Western medicine hospitals simply with diet.
Amen. And that's one of the things that you and I have in common is the way that we eat. We're both vegan and we both promote and we live eating as many raw vegan foods as we possibly can. And Dr. Garth has been one of the best supporters to Rawfully Organic, our local nonprofit cooperative here in Houston, and we absolutely love his clinic. So,
well, we love your food. So.
Yes,
it's
we
a
do.
mutual love.
So what we've decided to do is we want to transform healthcare. And what we are going to be doing starting in just a few weeks is we've developed something called the Pharmacy Box.
Which is FARMACY, pharmacy.
Pharmacy Box.
Right.
Because I am well connected with a lot of the farms here in Houston and I distribute foods, Rawfully Organic has been such a huge, powerful tool in trying to shape and shift the city in the way that it eats produce. We're feeding more than 800 families a week right now, and with the help of Dr. Garth, it's going to grow even more because now what we're going to do is we're going to start delivering our produce boxes to this hospital, to this clinic, because Dr. Garth is going to be writing a prescription for fruits and vegetables instead of drugs.
Right, and it's not, my feeling is, again, not just for the patients, but also for the doctors. So what we're going to be doing, because doctors give out their medications through prescription pads, and when a patient gets a prescription pad, they feel like they have a treatment and something's being done for them. And so what we're going to do is we're now going to start writing prescriptions. And if you could see this pad here, it actually says take 5 servings of fruit and vegetables a day, and it says redeem this at a Rawfully Organic co-op. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to give these to my different doctor friends and associates here at Memorial City Hospital, And I want them to write this. If they have a patient with high cholesterol and they're giving cholesterol medications, I also want them to prescribe fruits and vegetables, because it's an important part of getting rid of high cholesterol or high blood pressure. So hopefully not just the patient will learn that they could take fruits and vegetables to treat their high blood pressure and their high cholesterol, but the doctor will start to see that they actually can get benefits if they start prescribing these kind of things. And then the patients will take these prescriptions, they will sign up for a box on Rawfully Organic, and they're actually going to come to the hospital. And this is going to be really interesting, because in the hospital we're going to have a pharmacy, Pharmacy, and you will pick up your fruits and vegetables there. And I just think that visual of a patient going with a prescription to pick up fruits and vegetables is going to be a real powerful one in starting to change people's ideas.
I think that I'm just so speechless and elated, because I can't even express how monumental this is.
Yeah, I mean, it really hasn't been done before. And it's just amazing. You know, Wendell Berry said that the problem in our society is that we have a food industry that doesn't care about health and a health industry that doesn't care about food. And this is the first time where I think we're making a statement that the healthcare industry does care about the food that people eat.
Yes, and it's so powerful to know that we're gonna have fruits and vegetables in hospitals, helping to make them better, and not just drugs. Or I mean, even the other day when you text messaged me and you said, look at what they're serving in the hospital cafeteria.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're starting to get there. We're starting to transform the way that this is done. And not only that, but I mean, we've even got insurance companies to back us now to help pay for fruits and vegetables, to help people have better access to them. So that even if, you know, you are going to the hospital and, you know, people depend on premiums and insurance company to pay for their drugs, well, why aren't these companies paying for fruits and vegetables for these people to get better as well? So Dr. Garth has gotten support as well to help.
Yeah, we got a fund. We got $10,000 towards this. So each one of these prescriptions will be $10 off a box. And there's a interesting, you know, people are starting to put their eyes towards diet and lifestyle as a treatment plan for preventing and treating common diseases. So I think we're seeing a change in the air. I think slowly but surely people are changing.
This is so amazing, Dr. Garth, and I'm so excited to be able to do this with you and to share this with everyone here. And I'm sure we will keep them posted as to everything that's going to be going on. But this is going to be a monumental project, and I can't wait to create a prescription for better health for everybody, and hopefully create an example of what we're doing here in Houston for everyone else.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else that you want to share or say about?
No, I'm just very excited for, you know, I always talk to my patients and I say to them, you know, think about your food. What does it look like? What are the colors? And you talked about going through the cafeteria. I'm sure you guys have been through a hospital cafeteria. It just looks like death. Everything's dead and ugly. For the first time in that hospital area, there's going to be this beautiful food given out. I just can't wait to see how people change because of it.
So I do have one thing that I want to share about Dr. Garth. He is one of the most athletic, healthy doctors in Houston, if not in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Would you share a little bit about how active you are?
Well, you know, once I started changing my diet and getting healthy and becoming vegetarian and vegan, actually in the beginning I didn't know what to do. So I was really unhealthy. I could barely walk or run. I just was, you know, basically work, and that was it. So first I thought, well, I'll try to get into yoga. I started doing yoga, but I wasn't eating well. And I went on a yoga vacation. It was a vegetarian yoga vacation. I'd never gone vegetarian before. And I'm sitting there and the food was so incredible. It's the first time that I really got the sense that food could change you. And I remember exercising that whole time I was there and feeling great. And so I went to the cook and I was like, why is this food so good? Why do I feel so good? It was disturbing my meditations because I'd be meditating, I'd be thinking like, you know, what's for lunch? And I talked to the chef and he's like, because my food is made with love. And I started getting this sense that if you fill yourself with love and with exercise and take care of the body that you're given, that everything could change. And so I started exercising. And since then, I've done multiple triathlons, marathons, and even an Ironman. And now I'm going to be doing the Chicago Marathon coming up, and I'm doing it all fueled on plants. And I feel fantastic. I couldn't have done it fueled with the hamburgers I used to eat.
Plant strong. It's exactly the way that it should be. The men who are leading the health movement and giving health advice should also be an example of health, and you are
Right.
definitely that, Dr. Garth.
Yeah, I feel like I got to walk the walk. I can't tell someone else to do it and then not do it myself, which a lot of doctors have done for many years. So.
Well, Dr. Garth, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. Thank you for partnering with Rawfully Organic. I'm so excited to see what we create in the future, and thank you for helping to inspire so many people and being here. We appreciate what you're doing in Houston so much, and I have nothing but love for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Me too.
All right, you guys, if you have liked this video and if you like what we are doing in Houston to change the face of healthcare, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys need more tips, tricks, or recipes on how to go fully raw, please subscribe here to FullyRawKristina as we have fun living this lifestyle together. If you guys want to check out Dr. Garth Davis and everything that he's doing, you can find him at
Dr. Garth on Facebook. I discuss kind of the science behind vegetarian and vegan eating, or Dr. Garth Davis on Twitter.
And I will link to his websites and his social media in the links below. If you guys want to follow me daily, you can find me at FullyRawKristina on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. All right, you guys, we hope that you have an amazing day. We send you all our hugs and I love. Bye.
Bye.